It's being weird.
My phone has sucked all day.
I had to be on Wi-Fi to get anything.
And I didn't get anything because everything was downloading. Are we out of data?
We shouldn't, but we have unlimited data. I just give up. I'm
Bullshit.
done. We have unlimited data, and it still acts this way, and it makes me so upset. Hold on.
Do you want this beard hair back?
Oh, it did that because our stream went.
Wait, what?
Our stream ended and reconnected.
Oh, fun.
So now I gotta do 2 thumbnails. So welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the video cutting out. It's being weird.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
All in her eyes.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Were you good?
Yeah, it was good, but I don't know if, like, anything
I'm afraid
happens.
I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
I don't know if you get anything. Like, what's the point of the whole I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable.
Yes, I was.
Finders keepers, I'm afraid.
I knew it. You're just as bad as everyone else. I hate this school.
I am supposed to be
You'll
bad.
all be sorry when I learn some more spells.
You still get... You still get the thing. Oh.
I'm a dick. So I'm also doing this for Caitlin's sake too, because Caitlin's a good person, obviously, and I am
Skip
too.
through all this shit.
And good lord, I hate Sword Art Online. Like, I love the world, but I hate the main character. But he had a speech that said something the other day that made so much sense. And he said, even though it's a virtual world, that doesn't mean just because you can do something, you should do something. And he says it basically, if you feel like you can do something in a video game, you're more likely to do something like that in real life. So he says, be respectful even in a video game. And it was like very good statement, even though I absolutely can't stand Kirito. I think he's just a bland, like, vanilla character. The world and like the artistry of Sword Art Online is fantastic. Kirito is bland. So oh, here.
I think there was a quest down below.
I think there is.
Wait, will it correct your eyesight?
Oh yeah.
These are the glasses I told you about. Look like Dragon from Shrek. Let's look at that wand handle, shall we? I'm a pirate. I'm a baby pirate.
Yar.
Looks like a scorpion tail.
It's cool. I do like this one because it does give more of a dark vibe. I'm a,
Never get to see the handle, but yeah, you get to look at it right here.
I'm a dark wizard.
It's pretty cool though.
I'm going back to dark wizard because I want to.
Let's look at your crotch, shall we?
Stare at them. Why would you do such a thing as a swirling dark arts ensemble? No clue, no idea why I would do such a thing.
I'm a good person.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Sure
You wanted
thing.
to speak with me? I did. Hello.
I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's
I
warranted.
can't tell.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Yep.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me
Have you seen a
Puffskein Dunkeen.
Hold on.
It's a triple.
It's a rat?
No, it's pretty much just a puff of hair with a face. With a puppy face. It's a... Looks like a Shih Tzu.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse,
So I'm a
I
dick.
stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor.
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows?
How about some
If the previous professor was
devil's
anything like
snare?
her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
What do you do with Devil's Snare? Oh, you use the sun. Oh, that's the one thing I kind of miss too is Emma Watson during
Devil's Snare.
is the every single sentence is so exaggerated. Hermione Granger of Sorcerer's Stone. Emma Watson did such a great job. Such memorable moments. No, Ron, you can't.
You can't, Ron.
Ron, you can't.
Very well. If I'm in the area...
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you
Those
get
are some of the
proof.
most memorable
I shall
quotes
be
of the
forever in your
entire
debt.
movie. But Watson definitely has that to thank.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Wait, does it actually show you on the map where you can get a quest, I think?
What?
Was pretty sure there was like... Yeah, there we go. It actually tells you where to... It's quest...
Certain ones.
Huh?
Certain ones.
Ooh, hello.
Revelio.
I see you guys in there. Oh yeah, it's that door. Now that we know how to do these. I think. Yes. There's that one there. Where was the other one?
I think it's above.
I think there were doxy eggs as well, but surely those.
Look up the left stairs.
Always encouraging me to keep plenty of Wiggenweld potion in my trunk.
Oh, there it is.
I wish they'd allow.
Okay, so the first one is 21. It is
11 plus
2, it's 13, so it needs to be 8. So it needs to be the little alien that you ate. Oh. Did I miss discount. Yes, 8. Yep. For some reason, I was sitting there thinking 9. Well, no, not 7. My mind's screwing with me. Okay. All right, so what is...
9 plus 3.
9 plus 5.
Oh.
3.
Hydra.
So, yeah. Well, the Hydra's the correct answer. So, good job. You looked at the answer. Boom. I say, this is the best stink of wine I've ever seen. Turn to page 32. I don't want this page to turn 32. Turn to page 32. Shut up. No, shut up.
What? I'm sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Sure, yeah. Black rivet gloves. Sweet. Dog heights. Let's do this. James! I am a wizard. How are you, James? How's your run been going?
Oh, what?
I'm a what?
Incendio.
I shall get in trouble for this.
You gonna talk to her?
Well, I think there was another basin that I didn't do. It's pretty sure. I remember there being more than one basin
But
in
she
here.
was right there.
You're good? Oh, this game is awesome.
Oh, hello.
I thought you got it too, James. Did you have not played it yet?
By the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to
I
come
got a
from
YAML
someone.
18 dying
Why
to
not
learn
me?
about. Yeah, I
collect
think you'll
the
learn it as
books
soon
and
as you beat the
remove
game, I
charm
think, right?
myself. Except this isn't the first
I know Matt,
time one of my charms has
got
threatened the peace of
our
the
friend Matt,
library.
he beat the game and he got a Vada
Amit
Kedavra.
told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
He's cool.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get the books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Ooh, that was a field guide page. I see you over there.
This must be Cressida's diary.
Oh, I'm gonna read it. Let's do this. All right. Today was a good day, that is, until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lacewing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. How's about garlic? He is such a menace, thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions, always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by it. Overbath Smokies again tonight for dinner. I'm becoming more partial to them now, although I still prefer meat pie. How's about garlic? I don't know what you mean. Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
No? Okay. I'm not very far. I'm not very far at all.
Oh. The herbology pictures I sent.
Oh, yes. I've seen TikToks of her.
Meow.
She's
That's the
like
last book.
everybody's
Now
dream.
to take them back to Cressida.
She's like the greatest teacher ever. Everybody's S-wording over her right now. Everybody that plays this game is S-wording over her. Like, I've seen TikToks where people, she says, I like a little bit of green. And like immediately afterwards they're changing all the colors of their outfits to green. Notice me, Senpai.
Hello,
Notice me.
Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Perhaps a reward.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should
Thank
never
you.
have trusted them.
I'm a asshole.
I don't even know if she gave you anything extra. You could just become a butthole.
I now have gobstones.
You still have the gobstones.
Because, like, yes, because
I can't believe you still have them though. That's awful.
they're mine gobstones now. I took them.
Bitch.
I hate it too, but I'm gonna be a bad wizard. It's just how it works. I hate it. I hate it. I do. Ooh, I like that.
Really?
Yes, I think it's cool. Ethan, the asshole. Okay, I got that.
Ooh, you might as well just do herbology class. You're right here.
Oh,
Let's go see Professor Garlic.
but I want to do the side quest.
Okay, then go through that door. Wait. Yeah. The armor cracks me up.
Revelio.
He's a cutie.
Accio.
I'll take that.
Revelio.
Yes, the beehive.
Grumble bumbles are magical flying insects that produce a trickle, which also cause melancholy if consumed. They feed on nettles and nest in dark and secluded places. Fortunately, are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Here we go. Onward!
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Can I do Reparo? That'd be cool if I could.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio.
What?
Nothing, the way he crouches me now.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos.
Go in there.
Incendio. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio.
There we go. Makes it easy.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Accio. Lumos.
Money!
Incendio. Lumos.
Oh,
Incendio.
satisfying.
It is very satisfying.
Lumos.
Okay, you're done. I did this today.
Ah.
Very impressive.
Ah.
Revelio.
Oh, I love this greenhouse.
I go to the. Yep. Nope.
What are you talking about?
There was a page for the tree. That you go
Oh.
Revelio.
There we go. Situated at the center of Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep-reaching and convoluted as the school's dungeons.
beautiful. I should have been like, well, you have to go.
You didn't think this one through, did you?
You fucked up now. Wait, click on the blue one. I was born in the darkness.
I'm ordered by it.
Okay.
That's a no. Wait, no.
Also no.
There we go.
There we go. We don't want to see his face.
Ever. Oh. Too high level, but it still sucks. Okay.
I still all my shit at the store. Then I buy stuff to summon in my house.
A werewolf and a unicorn. That's an
Yeah.
interesting statue.
And a dragon. A dragon.
I wonder what awful things I can say to him. Let's see.
Have you found anything to prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
I'm doing you a favor.
The worst.
Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were. Should never have trusted you.
Do.
Looks pretty cool, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks like a big green leaf robe.
I'm an asshole. What's the quest like? Herbology.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hey, Miss Garlic, I slept on your floor.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the
I
newest
just realized
rose in
I
our
have the same wand
garden.
as she does.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
You don't ever have to apologize to me. Ever, Miss Garlic. Ever.
For our next task, we'll be planting...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Miss Garlic. Miss Garlic.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
You're very strong.
I'll say.
So
Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
A lot of things are growing around here, Miss Garlic.
I didn't know this was health class.
Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora so adores you and do all of your studies, I'm sure. Warmest regards, Eleanor Everley.
That's cute. That makes sense since
She's like,
you
for
gave
your
the-
auntie. Yeah, for your auntie.
kind of a wink. The floating plums.
Dribble plums?
Yep.
No, those aren't dribble
No, I
plums.
mean like it was a wink to the plums because she pulled it off the plum tree.
Oh, okay.
One boy fell off his broom during my flying class.
I'll take all of these.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Go over the footbridge.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Gryffindors fight
The
with
fuck you
honor.
say? Was it about
fairness.
Slytherin? Huh?
Sorry.
Yeah. We'll merge. We become one.
I don't want to see his teeth.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it,
Pick 'em all.
and they'll do the rest.
Accio! Levioso!
Hold down your left bumper. Pick the cabbage. Yeah, and then when you're out of it, you hit the bumper.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
Oh, so it's like a grenade
Mum
kind of thing.
planted some in her
Yeah.
garden last year to keep the gnomes
Keeps their
out.
attention for a little
Did
bit too.
save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
What happened to Mr. Clompton?
Have his hands chomped.
He was there a second ago. Is he here or does he already go? Is he here or did he already go?
I think it's for the best that could go.
Sebastian.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
What is going on with
It happens.
Imelda raises on her way to
what happened?
fire in Hogwarts history.
Sebastian, do you think you can help her out? Cause like, oh my god. Have a here, Professor Garlic.
Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
He's only
Remarkable
nice to
plants,
Professor
aren't they?
Garlic.
Yeah, he's an absolute dick, but to, only to her. She's like,
Don't see any
I'll do
bite
it.
marks
I'll do
or
whatever you
missing
want, Professor
digits.
Garlic.
And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a
He really wants to
bounteous
till her
subject.
soil.
Tend to your
yes.
garden, and it will tend to you.
He's got some seeds.
Well, I
in one.
suppose that's everything.
Lots of seeds.
Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I'll check in as many times as you want, Miss Garlic.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Well, it's pretty sure that that guy was like.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Hmm. Well, that's him. That's the Compton guy. Oh, potions class. Hmm.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Ass. Okay.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
I like him. He's not mean or anything.
Use a strong,
He's just stern.
even motion when crushing your ingredients. You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
This is the one that one girl with the flying books was bitching about.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that
Rodham. Morgan and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night with suspicious deliveries being made to shops back in. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that have already been watching the shop. You're amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow.
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
We're just stirring leather and eggs.
Boom.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
No clue who that is. Onward!
Brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Good job, Good job, dipshit.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ah. Alright, we gotta go talk to her. Actually, one thing I'm gonna check to see about side quests. What the hell? Oh, there we go. I pressed the back button, but it went to the... Nova?
They're easier to find when you're walking around.
Yeah, just seeing if there's... Yeah, there's these.
Quite depressing. Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term. Made the mistake of leaving my
Off on another adventure, are we?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Because he's colorful, because he's a poltergeist and not
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Once a coward, always a coward. Just ask Duncan Hobhouse.
It was an accident!
Oh, there we go.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me.
Oh.
You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map.
Yeah, it's mine.
I'll be satisfied just knowing where
You
it
see some on
leads.
stream stickers?
I just saw that it said first time shit.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Yep. Pull button.
Huh? Oh.
Accio!
Take that. Thank
Something
you.
so peaceful about it.
Hmm. Where is the...
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Can we go outside?
Huh? I'll go outside?
Go towards the dragon statue.
There's the fountain. I'm getting
Oh.
closer.
Kitty. Was I not paying attention real well? It seems.
Is that one? This
Well.
looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Is there a page right there?
Revelio.
It's somewhere.
No, it's the mirror.
Speaking of,
Lumos.
Sphinx.
Is it at the base?
Hmm.
Up to the left. There's a window. No, like down to the left. Yep. Oh.
Let me go up.
Okay.
Hmm.
We're always very close. Oh, I hear a page. No, like a hidden.
Revelio.
There it is.
I can hear him ringing when you walk past him.
History of Magic Windows. This set of stained glass windows features Merlin, the 4 Hogwarts founders, and various other witches and wizards of the ages. Ooh. Hmm. Well then.
Just will never find that moth.
Probably not.
Once a coward, always a coward. Just ask Duncan Hobhouse.
Chair's hurting me.
Huh?
I said this chair hurts me. I'm gonna go sit on the couch.
Okay. I'll probably go in this one then.
You sure? You can keep going.
Nah, I got about to quit 15 minutes anyway.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
I gotta put the dogs in here.
Okay.
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
That guy's doomed. All right. Now is a perfect time to save. Oh, 6 hours in. That's it. Do a quick save, and I will get on out of here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back on possibly Saturday. I sadly will not be on tomorrow. I've got to do some stuff after work, but possibly Saturday morning. So until then, have a good night.